Who are you and why are you so passionate about this issue?
Well, my name is John Carapiet. I'm the spokesperson for GE-free New Zealand in Food and Environment, and I'm a consumer advocate. And for many, many years I've followed this debate, and I know that consumers want the right to choose. I mean, there is a range of views on GMOs. Some people think it's going to be great. They may be right. I think they're wrong. But either way, if you contaminate other people's food, if you don't tell people they're eating gene-edited food, then that's really wrong. We've got regulations in New Zealand. We've actually got a GE-free production system for all our fruit, all our vegetables, all our crops are GE-free. And that's an asset for the export market, but it's also what the consumer wants all over the world. So at the moment, Kiwi consumers have got GE-free fruit and vegetables. You don't have to worry about it when you go into Woolworths. And we want to keep that way. So even if they do bring in GE food, it's got to be labelled. People have to have the right to choose. And that's being taken away by the Gene Technology Bill and by the food authorities. We've got to stop this Gene Technology Bill from taking away the right to choose, from taking away farmers' knowledge of what they're planting. Looking, what are you giving your kids? It's absolutely wrong to take away the right to choose. You've got to label gene-edited food. And the scientific reason for labelling is because unregulated gene-editing food could have new allergies, new toxins. We've got to stop it.
Okay. What have you seen from overseas, John? What's been happening in other countries? How has it all played out for them? We're obviously a GE-free country here, right? So we're one of the last bastions in the world.
Well, we say that. Actually, there's a lot of places that are trying to be GE-free, but in the places where they've got GE growing, you're going to get contamination. So already in America, they have organic, but it has to allow a bit of contamination. Conventional food has to allow a bit of contamination. So people are fighting that. They're trying to secure supply chains. There's a thing called identity preservation that companies like Sanitarium use. So when you see soy, for example, you've got to really buy organic soy or make sure it says it's non-GMO, because most of the soy coming into the country and around the world is GE. Again, there's labelling to allow us to choose, except on highly processed oils. That labelling, that right to choose, is about to be taken away by the Gene Technology Bill, saying we're not going to regulate these small changes in plants, in animals, in microbes, in viruses. We're going to allow these small changes, and I guess the problem is the companies are going to regulate their safety because the government ain't. Now that's really not something we can trust. You can't trust government companies to self-regulate. So we've got to have a regulatory system. We've got to pre-test the safety of what you think is like nature. It's not like nature, and we've got to check.